Let me make this video before I just talk myself out of it. You know, I was watching one, I came across this video and, in fact, let me go back a little bit. I used to think, everyone should start a YouTube channel, everyone should talk, say their story. And you know what? 7 billion people on the planet, why not? There's going to be people that can relate to what you're talking about and, you know, say your testimony. But I was on some page, yes, and also I was going to say, I do like sometimes when you find a page and it's got like 100 followers or 50 subscribers, 1,000, like a really new page, and the person's just got knowledge or they got like charisma or they're saying something interesting and you listen to it, you think, I like to see this page either take off or I want to be a part of the original community of this vlogger or person that's this personality. But I was on some page yesterday and I don't know why I had subscribed to it, and the person was saying to always take revenge. And I was watching, I thought, let me watch, that's quite an interesting take. Let me just see what they got to say about always taking revenge. So I was reading it and they were saying, okay, the body holds on to trauma. Okay, I agree with that. It keeps score. Yeah, I agree with that. And she was saying, if you don't respond or take revenge on someone that hurts you, you end up bleeding on other people. To some extent, that is true. And you can blow up and react disproportionate to someone who didn't actually originally cut you. But I was thinking about this and I watched the rest of what she was saying. She was like saying stuff like karma isn't real. We know karma isn't real because why is there bad people on top? Now I can answer her question. I can disagree with her first. Karma is real, and I had to unsubscribe straight away when she said that. And then she started saying why there's so many bad people in ruling positions. Well, I can answer that. There's so many bad people and energy vampires in powerful position because this is the D's playground. In this realm, we popularize, we glamorize, and we celebrate and we reward bad behavior. This is the role reversal. Everything is upside down. People wear filters with the D's horns. They don't wear filter that's got Satan's that has wings or the halo. They wear the one that's got the horns. We live in a time where they're promoting distractions. And I'm not even going to act like I'm innocent to this. I'm part of this. I'm born now. I've got social media. I'm being distracted. The mind control and the, you know, these Netflix and that. I watch series sets. I'm not as productive in my pastime as I want to be. I would say yes, I do keep quite a like strict-ish routine in certain things, but there's other things that I could tighten up more. I could maybe read more. I could maybe learn more languages. I could probably get out there a bit more. There's lots of stuff that I want to improve on. But what she was talking about was saying you need to always take revenge, and if you don't take a revenge on somebody, that person might go to the next person and do what they did to you because you didn't step up to them. Someone else has to pay for your failure to step up. So I wrote in her comment section, I was like, I goes, okay, yeah, in some context you're correct, but I don't agree with you overall because one, they will get their karma. Karma is not up to us. Karma is a silent gangster. I heard that from someone else's page. Don't quote me on that. Karma can come anytime. Karma can come in someone else's lifetime or timeline. Karma can get your bloodline. Like you could do something and your child can pay for it. It could be someone in your family who gets sick. It could be some good luck that was supposed to happen to your family, and because you messed with a chosen one, with an anointed one, it now gets blocked, turned off by Most High. So karma is real, okay, and the fear of the Most High is real. And she wrote back, and I said to her, it depends on context, and you might respond to someone because they want your energy. One, so they're getting they're getting supply, your attention. And number 3 is you might respond or take revenge on someone, and they might respond disproportionate to what you did. So say you just say something, or you have road rage, and the person turns around, pulls out a gun and shoots you in your face, or punches you in your face and knocks you out. And I've seen this I watch a lot of true crime, where you have a man. There was one I was watching where a guy was talking to another guy about he didn't like tattoos, and the guy disagreed with him, and then he went outside, and then the guy followed him outside. They had another argument, and the guy who didn't like tattoos punched the other guy, and the guy fell, hit his head, and that guy passed away. So one, you have to try your hardest to avoid confrontation with people, especially if it goes into physical, and someone can end up becoming unalived. That's one. And 2 is stupid, really. If you're an adult, you have to try to avoid it or neutralize it. But also, you don't know who you're dealing with out here most of the time. There's a lot of crazy people walking around here, soulless people who are psychotic. And she wrote something like, revenge is not for cowards, it's for people that have honor. What was the other thing she said? You have to do it in a strategic way so it doesn't come back to you. And then from that, I already think I subscribed. I think I made sure I unsubscribed, and I deleted the comment, because that person is either she's got highly narcissistic traits, or she's a narcissist. Because narcissists, they always keep score. They always want to get you back. They always keep a record on a file in their brain of everybody, of how they can either use you to do something for them, or to punish you for something that you did to them, and you could have done the smallest thing to offend them. They're so insecure. You could have done, I've had it with the supervisor where I just disagreed with him. This man, after I disagreed with him for this one time, I'm telling you, this man has gone out of his way to make my life hell. New day, I've gone to bed, fallen asleep, had dinner, I've completely forgotten. I might have gone gym, skate. These people, they don't know how to create energy. Yeah, so I don't want to get into no back and forth with her, but revenge is about context, and it's about being intelligent about it. So there's got to be times when people say something that they might be just playing and in a jokey way, mocking you. Mock them back if you can do it in a playful way, and it won't, get out of hand. Or if someone abuses you or knocks into you, you can say, excuse me, I'm stood there, can you not do that? Or sometimes someone didn't, they haven't shown manners, you can correct them and say, can you, what you do, this is a cue, or I've just held the door for you. You can do those things and speak up for yourself, but you should also be aware that people are not going to treat you how you treat them. So don't expect them to maybe respond in a positive way. Don't expect them to understand where you're coming from, and don't expect them to not punch you in your face and knock you out. Especially if you're female and you're speaking back to a guy you've rejected, or you disrespected him, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes you just stay silent, walk away, or save your, he may win the battle, but you might win the war. Or sometimes something happens and it's disrespectful and it's not good, but you don't go and, tell your brother or your cousin or your neighbor or your boyfriend who's going to come back with a massive knife and stab the person in the neck. You have to be intelligent about a lot of these things. I do agree. I do promote self-defense. I do promote knowing how to fight. I do promote taking a martial art. I do promote having confident, strong, positive body language, especially when you're walking at night and you're alone. But I also do promote being smart and wise and showing wisdom and being able to avoid conflict with people, because we're in a time when the end times right now, where there's a lot of people out here who, they might stab you, they might pull a gun, they might punch you in the face and act in a way that they shouldn't, and they don't think about the consequences. And if you're watching my video, you probably got stuff going on, so you don't have, you've got stuff to live for. So I would not agree to. So the moral of the story is, yes, I think everyone can make a page and say what they're saying and have their own testimony, but I would also say be careful of what you take in from some of these people. Not all of them are skilled in wisdom. Not all of them have had life experience. Not all of them have done the work, have got counseling, have done, had therapists, journaled, done shadow work, trying to improve, write affirmations, loads of things that you can do to get better, to heal, and taking that time. Some people are literally on here, they're on here for supply. They're narcissistic, they have narcissistic traits, or they're on here for monetary gain, which if that comes, great. If not, that's okay. But definitely not always will it be the case that someone who has the biggest subscribers is speaking the most sense, and not always has, because the smallest has got the least sense. You just take what you can from pages and leave the rest, but also vet people in terms of like, maybe watch a couple of videos. I looked at the other videos and the titles of some of the other videos, and I was just like, I'm not into this. I had to unsubscribe. So yes, find a new page, subscribe, and if you don't agree with them later on, you can change your mind, unsubscribe, and don't feed your algorithm with these pages where people don't have enough knowledge or wisdom to hold your attention, because obviously, like I was saying, energy is important. It's currency. So your attention, your concentration, your focus is currency. If you can, put it into yourself, or at least put it into places where you can gain some insight, or you can gain something from it in a positive way. All right, on the next one. Peace.